Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? We are going to be previewing Electra here. Oop, I just had the article there to grab the photo for a thumbnail here. Let me see. Sorry guys, I'm out of breath because I'm upstairs, so I was like running up and down upstairs because I had to put the laundry in. All right, please let me know as usual if you guys can hear me. Straight into it here. Electra has been her article just dropped here for Marvel Champions, so we'll be talking about the new hero. All right. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, let's go ahead and just jump into it here. Let's see. Change the chat settings there so I can see all the chat. And I got my keyboard and everything all set up. All right, guys. All right. So Electra just dropped here her hero pack. The announcement here. So I know Electra. And then she says, "I am Electra Nachios, and the stars are safe in the sky." With innate talents that made her a martial arts prodigy, Electra Nachios was recruited by the Hand at a young age and trained in the ways of stealth and assassination. Years later, after finally escaping a long and tumultuous period as an agent of the Hand, Electra was born as a new hero. Now she uses her deadly skills to protect people and places that she loves. Fantasy Flight Games is proud to announce Electra Hero Pack for Marvel Champions, the card game. A deadly martial artist and member of the Defenders, Electra stealths into the scene with this expansion pack, which introduces her as a new playable hero alongside her 15 signature cards. Paired with a pre-built aggression deck to help her tear through the villain's forces, you'll be able to wield Electra's lethal skills from the moment you open the box. As the game's first hero with the villainous keyword, okay, and her own side deck of special ninja encounter cards. That does not sound good. It sounds like dangerous. Electra can give the villains a taste of their own medicine in ways no hero has before. Interesting. So she's got encounter cards of ninjas. I wonder if that's gonna like be good for the player or bad or like a mix of both. But I'm really excited about this villainous keyword here because maybe when she activates, she'll be able to get a boost or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, I always excited for a new hero. Okay, so we have okay, let's when this character uses a basic power. Oh, it's just printed on her identity card. Oh, that's insane. Oh, but her stat line is not very good. 0 thwart, 1 attack, 1 defense. Okay. That makes sense because she's villainous. So ninja training here. Though her dark past with the Hand has caused many problems for herself and others, Electra is not about to let the lessons she learned during that time go to waste. Okay, so here's the alter ego card here. She's assassin even in alter ego. Not assassin anymore in hero form though. Defender, martial arts in hero form. So I guess assassins are going to be for alter egos. So I have Electra here, 3 recovery, and then she begins the game with a ninja deck. All right, so that's the deck that we heard about. Ninja training is interrupt. When you change the hero form, so similar to Echo, whenever you change the hero form, you shuffle the top card of the ninja deck into the encounter deck. You shuffle. Oh, wow. Okay. So you're adding that card into the encounter deck. And I would assume, right? Will we assume that ninja deck encounter cards have high boosts? So like it's kind of scary, but like it's good for you too, I'm guessing. Maybe they come out as encounter cards that's good for the players. That'd be good. Um the Spee, welcome to the chat, dude. Preview day. Yeah. Welcome to the chat, man. You can't hear me, right? No one's let me know if they can hear me yet. So I just don't want to be talking to myself. Hopefully you guys can hear me. There's only been one time where I like started a stream and I start talking for like 2 minutes and then no one could hear me. Yeah, she has a 6-card hand size in alter ego and 9 hit points there. She says, sounds fine. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. So, okay. She's a little bit, not as tanky as a lot of the other heroes, just under average hit points. But the regular hand size, 5 in hero form. In hero form, she's got 0 thwart, 1 attack, 1 defense. Villainous is insane. Yeah, so when she used the basic power, give it a boost card. Someone actually asked me about Villainous for the Black Cat ally in Kingpin's encounter set because I believe it's a game that I was playing, and then I posted like the playthrough, and it was like the boost effect was like stun stun your identity or something like that. And then they're asking me, and I didn't know the rule on this. So you guys know this, please let me know. Because if it says like stun your identity as a boost effect, if you're the character, like the good guys have villainous and they get that boost effect, do you get stunned yourself or do you stun the villain or like whoever you're attacking? I think that's I don't know we have an official ruling on that. It might be somewhere in like the rules reference guide or something like that, but I haven't seen that, so I'm not sure how the boost effect work. Or you still be getting stunned with your own boost card stunning you, because I would assume that I'm utilizing the boost for myself. So I would like to get clarification on how villainous will work for the players. Yeti Zeno, welcome to chat. Hello from Germany. Thanks for the live stream. Dude, glad you can join us over in Germany. I think it's like what, probably like 4 p.m., 5 p.m. over in Germany right now. It's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like that's like a decent time for Arco drop for y'all. Tunic, welcome to the chat, dude. I am excited as well, dude. I'm super hyped. She says she canceled the boost effects. That's powerful. Oh, what? She canceled. Wait, let me see. Killer Instinct, is it to interrupt? When a boost card is given to Electra, it's turn face up. Cancel its boost ability. Oh, okay. Man, guys, I'm doing the thing again where I just don't read like right ahead and answer the question. Well, Black Cat is still a little bit. The Black Cat ally from Kingpin's encounter set, that one's still confused because she's in cancel boost effects. But I think this simplifies a lot more for Electra to just cancel all boost abilities. I think that's great, right? Because then, yeah, and then I like that it makes all boost icons like into a all boost like stars, all star icons into a boost icon. Because a lot of those cards have 0 boost icons and it has a stupid star. And then for cards like Wiccan Ally, it does 0, right? Because he doesn't read like any stars. Same for Gambit, right? Gambit can tuck a star with 0 icons and he has 0 thought, 0 attack. But Electra, she's always going to have like that boost as long as it's not like a blank. As long as it's a boost effect or boost icon, she'll get at least 1. Okay, so she's just turning everything. Okay, so like there's going to be a lot of 4s because there's not a lot of 4 boosters in the as encounter cards, but there's a lot of 3 boosters that have a star. So Electra makes that a 4. So she turns those stars into like a boost. So if she gets villainous on a boost of 4, on turn 1 she's throwing for 4 or attacking 4. That's pretty crazy. Like to have that. I mean, it's a luck factor, right? So I feel like scrying's gonna be really good for her. But like that's insane to be activated without any setup and like swing for 5 damage potentially if you're lucky, right? That's pretty nice. Let's see. Mike says giving heroes villainous is such a cool idea. I hope they do the same for Punisher. Oh yeah, I could see Punisher doing that too. I think they do stun you because they made a point of canceling the boost effect with Electra. That makes sense. Yeah, I would assume because Electra is like this, that if you get like a Black Cat boost from her villainous, even though she's your ally, and then it says like stun your identity, I think that you just get stunned, which is kind of bad. Dancer Devil is just a temple +1 +1 for yeah. Dancer Devil is a great team card for her because that amplify. I think amplifies. Electra loves amplify, right? Yeah. She attack for 5. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Yeti Zeno says I see a good combo with Falcon. Oh yeah. Because then he can just always look at, right. If you're playing Electra, you don't need to scry if Falcon's looking for you. It's not a minimum 1, right? Since with then you need the card to have a boost effect to add +1. Let me see. I'm not entirely sure what you mean. When a boost card is given to Electra, turn face up, cancel its boost, then a card just gains an icon. I don't think. Let me see. The card to have a boost effect to have this. I mean, I think that if there's amplify, it'll still go up. You know what I mean? Like if it's a 0 booster with just a boost effect. Mike says, yeah, wait. Dancer Devil is way better for her to keep around. Yeah, because it's an upgrade too. No, every boost gets +1 as I thought. Is there anything the ability is only for boost abilities? Am I crazy? Every boost gets +1. Okay. I'm not sure what you guys talking about. Are you guys talking about Dance with the Devil? Here, we're gonna put that up on Hall of Heroes. Oh, and please like the stream, guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, please give the stream a like. It really helps the channel out and push the video more people. So there's a Devil here. It's just a regular, 3 guys upgrade. It has an amplify on it. So with the amplify, if you get Should we put up an encounter card? Maybe we should pull up an encounter card here, actually. So let me pull up another tab. Like we just get, I feel like we just get +1 boost, right? So let's say, let me pull up some encounter cards here. Okay, so let's say we get Rhino as a boost. I think Rhino is just gonna be like with Electra's ability, and if you have right that the amplify in play becomes a 5 boost card. So then Electra, if she attacks, she'll do 6, right? I'm talking about Killer Instinct. We're talking about the Killer Instinct ability. Her ability buffs everything she gets by +1. I see. I see what you guys say. I see what you're saying because that's when a boost card gives Electra turn phase. I cancel boost ability, but I would say because it says then that card gains an amplify. I feel like you need to have a boost effect because of the then. Like I get there's no cost arrow or anything like that, but I feel like that the then makes it that it'll get it right because there's no then. What's another card Marvel Champions? Because we've seen the then before, I think, but I think that she needs it then. Mike says, yeah, because it says that. Yeah, I think it's because it says then. I don't think it's everything, but I mean, I guess we'll need some clarifications with that. Ronan and Thanos get hit hard by her. Yeah. All the harder encounter sets will do her will make Electra stronger, which is pretty cool. Peter, wait, Peter Shoemaker, what? Peter, what? Wait, Peter's in the chat, guys. Oh my goodness! And thank you, huge shouts to Peter for clarifying this for us. Correct, because of the then you need to cancel with boost ability. Dude, welcome to the chat, Peter. I don't think I've seen you in a live stream before. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Gnarl Aaron's also welcome to the chat, dude. What the heck? Yes, I watched your reaction. What? Oh my goodness, I had no clue. That's so cool. Oh man. Oh yeah. Well, welcome to the chat, Peter. Hope you're doing well, dude. I feel like it's been a minute since we talked, but yeah, I mean that's crazy, dude. Yeah, I that's crazy, dude. I'm like blushing right now. That's crazy. But yeah, we like are just getting stuck on here. But thank you so much for clarifying that because I clarification. But Peter coming in here, yeah. So because of the then here, we will have to it does have to have a boost ability to get the +1. So that's how the wording is there. Oh, let me post the link here. I usually do that, but forgot today. Let me see article link. I'll put it as a pinned chat here for y'all. Crazy. I kind of just want to pin Peter's. Should I pin Peter's message? Let's pin Peter's message, guys, because you know, people come in and chat may be confused with that because I was confused too with the whether or not it does that. So just clarify the ruling there. Keeping busy, awesome. Yeah, dude, I'm shocked that we got ELEKTRA right now. There's so much new Marvel Champions news coming out like these past few weeks. It's insane, guys. So many things. Like I'm just trying to keep up with everything right now. But yeah, crazy. Okay, let's read some more ELEKTRA stuff here. So right off the bat, ELEKTRA begins the game with a special ninja side deck. Unlike past heroes with side decks, this ninja is full of encounter cards rather than player cards. Yeah, we've never had a side deck that's just all encounter cards, right? I mean, Hercules has like the labor deck, but he also has a gift deck too, which is player cards. ELEKTRA shuffles one of the encounter each time she flips the hero form. That's cool. So she wants to flip a lot, right? To get all those. I'm assuming she'd want to get all those ninja cards into the encounter deck. This plays into the villain's keyword on ELEKTRA's hero side, which has her take a boost from the encounter deck every time she uses a basic power, whether it's thwarting attack or defending. This might seem risky at first, since many villains have some nasty boost effects on their cards, but thanks to ELEKTRA's killer instinct, you can choose to cancel a printed boost ability on a card if they have one, and if you do, you grant them additional boost icon for some extra value. Oh wow, yeah, I think someone mentioned in the chat too. See, yeah, Mega Rover mentioned though, it's not a forced interrupt. So you don't have to cancel the boost if it benefits you. If it's like whatever boost for some reason, usually I guess the boost would not benefit you, but if it does for whatever reason, you can just leave it and take the boost effect. But if you choose to, you can cancel it to get some extra damage or thwarting or like whatever they use her basic power for. I think that's really cool. Tunic says, I really wish they would use arrows instead of the word then. So like the thing with arrows is that I feel like arrows constrict everything. Like having that cost arrow, it kind of restricts things because there's so many times where like the arrow makes it like because there's been different rulings with it, and from what I know is like sometimes if the stuff after cost arrow like can't be fulfilled, then like you can't do the stuff before it. And there's been like that's changed a few times too. So I definitely hear you that like the then is a little bit different, but like not as consistent as having the cost arrow. But yeah. I mean, you can make the argument for having the cost arrow there. I feel like the then makes sense. Like if you're just reading, it's kind of like then the card gets a boost icon. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure they'll say in the back of the pack, like clarifying like in her little like backup pack thing how that works. But Mike says it's not a cost, it's a condition. I see. Okay, so where are we? This might seem risky at first, since many villains have nasty boost cards. But wait, did I read this? Yeah, no, okay, I read that. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, in a similar vein of turning the villains in counter deck against them, Electra's ninja deck, I want to see her ninja deck, is full of treacheries that only benefit her and provide no use to the enemy. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, that's really good. I wonder if they all surge then. Do they surge? This reminds me of those what are those cards? You guys know what I'm talking about? Those Mad Titan Shadow cards that like I'll go into the encounter deck. If you guys remember, please let me know down in chat. Megan says if a boost effect says the attacking character gets a benefit instead of an enemy or villain, does Electra get to use it? I would assume if it says like the attacking character that she gets it. Like the attack says like this attack gains overkill, right? Like we get like total annihilation. I would assume that she gets overkill. She's hitting a minion with that. Let me pull up total annihilation here. The gardener, yes, thank you, Tunic. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Okay, let me pull up like total annihilation first here. No. I think it depends on it. Because so like if it's this boost effect, I don't think she would get it because it's the villain's attacking, right? So she's not the villain. I'm trying to think of another boost. Let me see. Cree private. Oops, sorry guys, I'm using the wrong keyboard. It's gonna be loud for y'all. Let me use this keyboard. Sorry about that. Cree private. Okay, like here. I feel like for this, she gets this. Boost, if this activation is attack, the attack gains overkill. So if Electra pops this with her ability, then she would get the over if she's not triggered interrupt. It's not a force interrupt, so you don't have to trigger it. So she would get overkill. Yeah, so I would assume I think the wording is gonna be super important, right? A total annihilation where it says if the villain's attacking gets overkill would not give you overkill. If it's like the creep pride where it says the activation gets overkill, then I think that you would get that overkill. And then let me see. Tunic mentioned the gardener. Yeah, so I feel like her hand cards are gonna be like the gardener. I don't know those cards, guys, because I never play them. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I don't read cards. So this type of like 2-cost event, in protection, you play it, and as an action, you shove this card into the counter deck without looking. So it just gets shuffled in. When it's reviewed as like like an encounter card, whenever you reveal it, you heal 2 damage from it and remove this card from the game. It cannot be canceled, so it's like a benefit for the players when you get this card. So Electra's hand deck kind of reminds me of that. I think it's gonna be similar effects, but probably gonna be like the thing is, this card, in my opinion, is not very good because it's a 2-cost event. So you're paying like 3 effective resources to like do nothing immediately, and you're like hoping that you'll get to reveal this encounter card. So it's kind of like just, I hope I get it. You can go the whole game and never get it, and then like you just wasted 3 effective resources, right? For Electra, I think that her thing is really nice because you just change up the hero form. You're gonna change up the hero form anyways, and you get to shove that card in for free. So if these ninja deck cards are like the exact same value as a gardener, right? Just a simple like huge 2 damage from your identity, I think that's already worth it. I think if you do that, it's already worth it. Like just a simple effect like this makes it very, very good. If it's anything better than this, that's going to be insane. Yeah. So I think if it can match the value of these what they call cosmic entity cards. Yeah, if they can match the value of these, I think they're very good. Mike said it'd be hard to overkill with one attack, though you need to boost her attack. Yeah. I mean, I think it's like in combination with other things. Like maybe if you can give her 2 boost cards, something like that. I don't know. No, I mean, I don't think there's any way to get 2 boosts for her. Like if you get a boost effect that says give yourself another boost card, for his activation or something like that, and then you get that one as well that you could stack on stuff with Amplify, and that would go insane. The Rob, welcome to chat, Rob. Cool lecture preview, just got in. Did we talk about the new aspect cards? No, we haven't got it. Yeah. Tunic said, yeah, we just started here. Lecture looks awesome. I'm really excited for her now. Yeah. I really gotta see. Okay, let's go down our article a little bit more. Okay. Oh, nice. We're gonna get some ninja cards here. That's awesome. Okay, so each card in Ninja deck turns itself into a face-down boost card for ELEKTRA. When it's reviewed, and the boost effects they give are pretty dang potent. Remember, her Killer Instinct ability is optional. Yeah, shout out to Peter here, just reminding us that, yes, it's optional because it's not interrupt. So we're having a lot of debate about that. But, yeah, it is optional, guys. Alexi, welcome to the chat, dude. Lecture looks like so much fun. Yeah. I'm doing good. Hope you guys are, or hope you're doing good too. From Germany too, right? Someone else is from Germany that just joined the chat. Remind me a lot of the Batman homebrew I play. Oh, does Batman also use that? The custom Batman. Okay, her ninja stars let her draw 2 cards. All right, let's see this encounter card. Treachery. Okay, surge. That makes sense. So they're not going to be like cosmic entities because they all surge. That's what I was thinking, that they might just all surge. So like if you review this card for the encounter deck, you're gonna get another encounter card anyways. So although this is like a only strictly positive effect for ELEKTRA, I mean you're gonna get another encounter card. So it's not something that you can really. I don't know how to say. Like it's, you get the card, but you get another card afterward, right? So you're still gonna potentially get a bad card, but you could get another electric card, which would be crazy. Yeah. Boost if ELEKTRA is using a basic power, draw 2 cards. Oh, the run view is just to give it to her as a boost. Shove this card into the ninja deck. Oh, okay. It goes back into ninja deck then. Otherwise, give this card to ELEKTRA face on boost card. Okay, so the villain gets it as a boost. Oh, okay. That's crazy. So the villain gets it as a boost. It's really good because there's 0. So this card will never hurt ELEKTRA. It's only going to benefit ELEKTRA. If the villain gets it as a boost, you don't get to draw, you don't get shuffled in, but it's just a 0 boost, and then you can give this card to ELEKTRA as a face down boost card. If there's more ways for her to accrue boost cards, the amplify icon is going to be insane. Like we gotta do ELEKTRA pool with amplifies. I think head pool is an amplify, right? Head pool. Yeah. So like if we can have player cards and also her Dance to Death team with Daredevil too, of course. But amplifies will go crazy with her because it will guarantee her activation depending on the amount of boost that you give her, right? So if for she already has 2 boost cards and you have amplify in play, you're getting at least a +2 to her activation. So she's throwing for a minimum of 2, attacking for a minimum of 3, potentially going up to like 9 attack, right? Which is just, I mean, she can hit some insane numbers, guys. She can hit some really insane numbers depending on how high those boosts hit. The boost effect on the other player is kind of nasty though, since it gives an extra encounter. Oh, good shout out, Mel. Right? Okay, so let's say if you review this card. No. Wait, let me think. The boost effect on other players is kind of nasty though. It gives an extra encounter. No, I feel like it's fine, right? No, I feel like it's fine. Yeah, because I feel like, okay, so I'm trying to think if you're playing like, with a friend, right? And your friend's ELEKTRA and you're like, I don't know, Daredevil. If you get this boost on enemy attacking you, you just give it to ELEKTRA's face down boost. You don't get another boost. So the villain still hits you for 0. If you review this card as your own treachery and you're the Daredevil player, it will surge, so you get another counter card, but then you give ELEKTRA this as a boost. So like there's no like extra negative effects for the other player. Yeah, it just like minimum it's gonna not do anything bad for you, and then the best case that is like only good. So I feel like you're okay. Yeah. It gets her to stack boost. Yeah, stacking boost would be really good. It's looking really interesting so far. Yeah, I think Falcon might be the perfect dual partner for her. Interesting mechanics for Electra. I laid Deadpool. Oh yeah, laid Deadpool is another good shout out in the pool. That's for her. Nar Ennis says leading blow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Imagine like discarding this. Yeah. I get it. I think I don't. Yeah. Okay, cool. Tim says, yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah. All right. Let's see another treachery she's got here. Okay, she's got Ninja Strike here. So same thing with the Surge. This is also just a star, no boost icons. I like that. It's so weird to see like Electra's face like a hero card, but it's like next to a star, like an encounter card. That's something very new. Mario Champ is always like Fantasy Flight Games, always with the new mechanics here. One review, give this card to Electra as a face on boost card. Okay, so same one review. They just all everything's specific her boost. I kind of want something at least one of the cards to not be like boost oriented, but maybe they'll all just be power up the boost. Boost effect is if Electra is using base power, she gets +3 to the power for his use, and you shove this card into the ninja deck. Otherwise, give this card to Electra as a face on boost. Oh, that's a great way of doing it. That's a great way of doing it. Because I was thinking earlier that I would assume that these cards that Electra has, these ninja cards, are like high boosters, like 3 boosters or 4 boosters. But that would benefit the villain as well. But the way that it's written here, or the way that they have these effects, is that they never benefit the villain at all. They don't benefit the enemies because they just get zero boosts. And then it'll trigger a boost effect, which will hand it over to Electra. So basically, Electra is the only one that's benefiting off of that. I I like that as a player, like benefiting me, but I kind of want that. I kind of don't like that because I feel like the theme is that the ninjas like are fighting Electra too, right? Like at least in the Daredevil Netflix show, right? The ninjas aren't always on Team Electra, so like sometimes this card can like um how did I say this? Like sometimes it should hurt Electra, right? But it seems like always these cards are benefiting Electra from what we've seen so far. Mike says so. This card would be +4. She gets +3. No, I think it's only +3, right? Because I think that the way that's worded is that it's the boost effect. So if you trigger Killer Instinct, you have to cancel the boost ability of the boost effect and just give it 1. So your options are whenever you get, let's say you get Ninja Strike, you either choose to accept the boost, which gives you +3, right? So it's a 0 booster, and then you get +3. So then you're Thor for 3 or attacking for 4, or you cancel all the boosts, so you don't get those boost icons from boost ability, and then it just gets amplified. So then you're Thor for 1 or attacking for 2. Yeah. So I think you have to pick. Peter says, "Okay, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for article, Peter. Yeah. Good luck in meeting and everything. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. And for clarifying the rules for us. Mel said, I wonder if the obligation or nemesis would be nasty, turning this effect for them instead. I wonder if the obligation nemesis would be nasty, turning this effect for them instead. Oh, you need Electra's obligation or her nemesis. Yeah. That would be cool. I'm hoping that we see something like that because I think that the point of Electra in terms of the theme, and I think that they're nailing it from what I've seen so far. The theme is that she used to be a bad guy, or and she sometimes is and stuff, and like her and Daryl all the time and all this stuff. And I think that giving her villainous is a great way to incorporate that. But it seems like that everything here with the villainous and her ninja deck, it's only positive stuff for her. So if the nemesis or the obligation can turn that against her, I think that would nail the theme even better because then it's not just Electra always being bad, it's like the obligation turning it or like forcing you to do like it's like something that's out of her control almost. I think that would be cool. Yeah. So let me see here. We have what's the this is the second card of the ninja deck. Ninja Stars, and Ninja Strike is the third card. So looks like there's only one copy of Ninja Stars, and we haven't seen the first card of Ninja deck. So let's see what Ninja Vanish is. I'm loving these names. Ninja Vanish, Ninja Strike. This one gives Electra a free tough, giving her extra mileage out of her low hit point value. Okay, let's see here. So same thing, Surge, no icons, just a star. One review, give this card to Electra as a face down boost card. Okay, so everything's the same here. It's just the boost will be different. If Electra is using a boosting power, give her a tough status card. Okay, and show this card into counter deck. Otherwise, give this card to Electra as face up boost card. Okay, so this one is going to be the one where I think we can really like decide if we want to keep her activation to boost it by canceling the boost effect to get +1, or do we need the defense of like getting the extra tough, right? Because if you've already few defended and we don't want the tough, we can just cancel this with Killer Instinct and make her have a +1. Rob says, seems like Electra likes flipping back and forth to put more ninja cards into an encounter. Yeah, for sure. Right by protection and confused just looks like fun option for me if I get her. Yeah, I mean, honestly, right for fight protection. Like, protection goes harder than anyone. Like, if we can boost her, imagine playing like the best offense on her, right? She goes to 2 defense and then she uses that defense stat to attack 2 thwart for a base 2/2. That's so good with the base 2/2 Electra activating with the Killer Instinct. Because now at minimum you can get at least 2 for everything. And then you'll probably get like out, 3, 4, 5 or more, Tunic asks, wait, can you use boost cards that are dealt to you for recovery? How these abilities work with Venom? I'm not. What do you mean? Dealt to you for recovery. What is recovery? Venom? I'm not entirely understanding the. Are you talking about the Venom ally? Let's see. Let's see. We're talking about. Are you talking about this one? After you review encounter? No, this is only for encounter card reviews. Yeah, yeah. Can you clarify a little bit about what you mean? Duncan, welcome to chat. I'm thinking the ninja deck is just 2 of all these ninja cards. I hope not. I would guess that it's not because the numbering here. This is 5 out of 6. This is 3 out of 6. And this one is 2 out of 6. And they usually show the first copy of a card. So like we haven't seen 1 out of 6. And they'll usually show, so like potentially we have 2 copies of Ninja Strike, right? This could be 3 out of 6 and 4 out of 6. But in articles, they normally do show us the first copy of a card if there's multiple copies. So the fact that Ninja Stars is 2 out of 6, I would assume we have a unique 1 out of 6 card, and hopefully a 6 out of 6 too. Because I would like 6 unique cards. I think that would be cool to have like more randomness in that. You can't because you don't have villainous. Oh, you're asking about her. Oh, if you recover with Electra. Yeah, no, yeah. Let me see. Ninetales says it here. Yeah. So basically, if you're recovering from an alter ego, you don't get it because the villainous is only in hero form. Yeah, it's specifically just in hero form. So it's whenever you use the basic power in hero form, you get the boost because she doesn't have a printed villainous here. If she did, though, I mean, then yes, it will also. I would assume it would apply for recovery if she had villainous in alter ego. Flipping looks like a good time. Yeah, we'll need to be careful with basic defense, burning all of our stack boost. Yeah, probably not going to defend with her, but then she's squishy too, only 9 hit points. So. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So we got the size strike here. 1 cost event. It's attack event. Okay. Yeah. All the defenders have been like 1 cost attack events. Here, action attack, 3 damage to the enemy. For each Electra side control, shuffle the top card of the ninja deck into the counter deck. So it's more ways to shuffle in ninja cards. 1 for 3 is good. Like it's efficient. It's weak. But it's efficient. It's cheap, and I mean I think shuffling a card is good. Yeah. So this is fine. There's nothing like it's not like spectacular, but I think it's good. Yeah. To look upon me is to see the end of life, Electra. Yeah. I mean I feel like adding in like this allows you to add in more cards without just using her basic like flip from alter ego to hero form. Okay, we got a Daredevil ally. This is the second Daredevil identity ally in this wave, and it's the 4th Daredevil ally, like, in the game. The 3rd Matt Murdock one, right? We have the Matt Murdock Justice Daredevil ally from the core set. We have the Matt Murdock in Electra's identity-specific kit, and then we have the Electra Matt Murdock, and then we also have a Protection Matt Murdock from SPDR. Or, sorry, not Protection, a Protection Daredevil that's not Matt Murdock. Okay, 3 cost ally, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 3 hit points. Okay, so a good stat line here for a 3 cost ally. But it has an effect. So response, after Daredevil uses a basic power, place a card from the encounter discard pile on top of the encounter deck. Oh man, this is so good. This is so good. We're 2 of a kind, drawn to the edge and past it. Yeah, so like we're talking about how Falcon's gonna be a great pair for Electra, but this is even better than what Falcon could do for her. Because now you're picking any card from the encounter discard pile and you just put it right on the encounter deck. So like you can use it for yourself or for the player or for the villain, right? If you put like a 0 boost, it can be for the villain, or an Electra boost to mitigate them. That gives them 0 and gives you a boost too. That's super duper good. Or just give yourself a 3 booster so you can activate hard. Electra Sidekick is gonna go wild. On it, like I feel like we've gotten a lot of cool psychic heroes, but I think Electra Sidekick with Daredevil because it readies her. Like she's one of the few heroes that utilize that ready. Holy cow! Let's got side. Oops, wrong keyboard. Side by side. Holy cow! Holy cow! Holy cow! She might be my favorite. Like just from like first impressions, I think she might be my favorite hero already for side by side because she's one of the few heroes where I feel like the benefit goes through the ally and for the hero like massively. It's not just one or the other. So if you can make Daredevil your sidekick, you ready him, you ready yourself, and then I would just heal. You just heal him, heal Elektra. But just getting the double readies means that Daredevil is stacking another card for Elektra, and then she's activating immediately, and she's using that card immediately. You ready them both up again with a side by side. Daredevil stacks another card, activates, 2 Thor, 2 attack. Electra activates again. And, she's probably going for like 4 Thor or 5 attack each time. Because if Daredevil's helping you, cheat that card, then you're able to do whatever you want. That is so cool. It's kind of like Jamie says, that's kind of the magic and mechanic get perfect. Yeah, it's like Daredevil was setting her up. It's like they feel like a perfect duo, dude. That feels so cool. We're 2 of a kind, drawn to the edge and past it. Yeah. Yeah, they feel like it feels like he's really helping her out and making her strong. It's like, he's like pushing her, helping like, giving her a boost to like, jump higher, like whatever, Like it feels like that he's helping her just hit harder, thwart more. Yeah, that is so cool. We're on Venom Vengeance. Oh, we're talking about the Venom villain. Is that what you guys are talking about? Okay, let me see. Sorry about that. Let me pull the Venom villain. We're talking about Venom. Let's see. We're talking about this Venom. Let's see. Is there an interaction? Plays to face down boost cards on each identity. Dang, is that what? Rather than gives, I don't think Electro would be able to use it. Yeah, I would Grim Rule it. I would say that I believe the intention of these cards where that Venom is not actually giving you a boost. Yeah, I would say he just putting the boost by you, and whenever he activates, he takes those boosts. Yeah, because Venom has a mechanic where like he places boost by you, and then he'll flip the boost for himself. So I think that we should play it like that, or else. I mean, I don't know how they'll officially rule it, but that would be so fun with Elektra if Venom just giving you boost. Like, each time you hit Venom too, like you like take a boost, right? Like after you attack a danger with the card you control, you place a boost card on your identity. So if Electra's using those boosts, and that would be funny. Um, Mike says Electra and Echo fighting over which Daredevil ally gets used. Yeah, Electra seems better. I like Electra's more too. Yeah. It's kind of the matter. Yeah. Electra and Psychic deck. Yeah. Echo seems better, right? It's resources. I think Echo's I think that I like the resource that it gives, but it's only for events, right? And then I think that for an ally activation for resource, like it's similar to Captain Marvel, the Spider Woman ally. So I feel like it's solid, but at least in the impact that Daredevil can set up is probably going to be worth more than the resource. I would think because if you set up a 3 booster, which should be pretty easy because, Electra should set up her own cards too. If you set up a 3 booster, then you're thwarting for 3 more or attacking for 3 more. And I feel like that's usually going to be worth 1 resource. You know what I mean? It could obviously depend, on the event that you're playing or like what the resource is for. But I would say in general, like if you're able to get that much more value from this effect, then it's going to be worth the resource. And especially if you're doing several rays in one turn, like with side by sides, I think that this is the clear better one. But I can see that if you're only getting like there's not much encounter discard pile cards, and you're like putting like 1 booster, then potentially the Echo Daredevil ally is better. Yeah. The Electra ally hurts Daredevil, but Daredevil ally just helps Electra, so thematic. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. Jamie Mel says, "Like stop hitting yourself." Yeah. Duncan says you could just put Dance of the Devil on the villain and just have amplify all the time. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be scary for you too. You know when the villain schemes and attacks, but it's gonna power up Electro like crazy for sure. Speaking of Dance of the Devil, let me see how many. Let me see here. Okay, it's max one per deck. It would be so cool if there's like more ways to put this card out. But if Daredevil and Electro are playing, they can both include it and they can both play it. So then you can actually have two of them in play, two amplifiers in play. But I mean, obviously you can get more with the pool aspect. So let's see. Hectorio, a Dance with the Devil might last you forever. Yeah. Yeah. It's just attachment for Daredevil. So his stuff does more. Yeah, yeah. It's just attachment. It's just like I think for Daredevil, nice attachment, but like the amplify could be a little bit scary for him. But I think for she gets way more benefit than it hurts, I think. Yeah. But yeah, really cool ally here. Really cool card. Okay, let's see. Okay, combine that with events like Killer Blow and Move Unseen. So another attack event. She's gonna have a lot of attack events, it looks like. Killer Blow. Okay, 2-cost event. Attack, hero action attack. Deal up to 5 damage to enemy. Up to 5. What? Oh, that's so cool for martial arts to perfectly like defeat enemies. Okay. I was like, why is it up to 5? If this attack defeats the enemy, shuffle the top card of the ninja deck into the counter deck. Oh, this is great. This is great. It's just a solid 2 or 5, no strings attached. You want to kill minions with this? It's perfect for killing minions because most minions will have 5 life or less, and you can kill them perfectly, right? Because of the deal up to 5. So you can do like if it's a 3 hit point minion, you do 3 to them, and then if it defeats them, you can shuffle the top card of the ninja deck into the counter deck. And I'm going to be assuming that we get a lot of martial artist aggression cards here for Echo that Daredevil can use too. That's what I'm assuming here because of the wording on this of how you want to defeat enemies like equal to their remaining life. Yeah. Winston, welcome to the chat, dude. Electra versus Bullseye feels like an interesting battle. Yeah, I just read your comment wrong. Electra versus Electro too. I think that would be fun too. Because I think Electro might benefit sorry, not Electro. Well, yeah, Electro. Electro, yeah. The female Electro. We don't have her stage 3 here, but on her stage 3 card, she has a printed amplify, and she has a lot of amplifiers in her deck. So like that would be a fun one too. Let's look up. Yeah, Bullseye also with the amplifiers. Yeah, and then Bullseye activates each of his boost cards gains to amplify. Only for him though. That's not as fun. But yeah, Bullseye and Electro here. Yeah, or Electro. Yeah, Bullseye did versus Electro is better. Bullseye's effect doesn't help Electro. Yeah, but I think it's fun that they both work with the amplifiers though, for sure. Like I think both these villains are very amplify centric. So there'll be fun matches for Electra. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Oh, we're moving seeing her Thor event. 2-cost event, acrobatic Thor, hero action Thor, remove up to 4 threat from a scheme. Okay, I love the remove up to. Give you versatility there. 2 of 4 is very good. Very good. Shuffle the top card of the ninja deck into the counter. Okay, okay. So just shuffling it in. So yeah, a lot of the stuff I feel like it's not gonna be immediate value. I feel when I'm playing her, it'll be like I just do 2 or 4 or like 2 or 5 for the attack, and I won't really see that for a minute, right? Like because if you shuffle the ninja card in and it doesn't come up for a while, like you won't really be doing anything. So yeah, it just kind of depend. Rob says live dangerous from the pool aspect is another amplify. Yeah, live dangerous. It's got a lot of other stuff too, but yeah, it could definitely amplify her too. Guys, please like the live stream if you are enjoying the live stream here, and if you are enjoying this Electro article. Okay, her partner Daredevil, we already saw him. Can set up her next basic power by putting the exact encounter you want on top of the deck. I think that's gonna be her best card. Then acrobatic prowess can ready Electro. Oh no, a ready for her is crazy. After using that power and give her an extra boost for the next one. 1-cost event, hero action. 1-cost readies, dude. What is up with these 1-cost readies? We're getting a lot of these with these heroes. And I mean, Electra's gonna love this. Yeah. 1-cost ready. Ready Electra, give her a face down boost card. That's so good. Yeah, that it raises her and sets her up for the next hit, like just like what the article says. They may be fast, but I'm faster. Dude, this card is so freaking good. This is so good. Duncan says you missed her sigh. What? My bad, guys. Where's her sigh? Oh man, okay, here we go. Sorry, I missed her weapon, guys. Her like main weapon. All right. Based on number of Electra Psi you control, she has 2 in her deck. Okay, 2 cost up. Oh, 2 is kind of expensive there though, but 2 cost upgrade, weapon restricted. So if you play both down, she has no other weapons basically. You must exhaust, so we're not doing much weapon exhaust type of builds with her. Yeah, and it should be fully restricted with the 2 size. Okay, so not much weapon stuff, but that's okay. Here, action exhaust Electra Psi. Do 1 damage to enemy and reduce the cost of the next acrobatic or attack event you play this phase by 1. Oh, that's very good. That's very, very good. I apologize for missing this, guys. This is very good. This is very, very good. Okay, so first thing to note is that this is not an attack. It doesn't have the attack word. So you can exhaust it, deal with damage to an enemy, ping off toughs, avoiding retaliate. So I guess she's throwing her size. Yeah. Yeah, that's like that by itself, I think it's a pretty good effect to have on the main. You can do every single turn. And then you also reduce the cost of the next acrobatic or attack that you play. So is her ready an acrobat? It's got, yeah. Oh yeah, that makes this free to play. And then her attack events are obviously attack events. Is this an acrobatic event? No, not this. That's an attack event. Is this an acrobatic event? This was an acrobatic event. So her size are essentially research generators for her events. Because I think her events are all acrobatic or attack events. Let's look. Yeah, this is attack event. This is an attack event. This is acrobatic. Yep. And then this is acrobatic as well. So 2 size down, use both of them. You reduce the cost of like the next card by 2. Like of those, you can play this card for free. You can play her killer blow for free. Yeah, she's very low to the ground, similar to Daredevil, just very fast, low to the ground. Yeah, I mean the size so good. Like, just disregard the fact that it does this other effect here. If you get both sides down, they're like Iron Man's arc. What's it called? His power gauntlets, right? Because you can just exhaust every single turn and ping a damage to enemy, and there's no attack, so you don't take retaliate. I think Iron Man actually takes retaliate with them, which doesn't make sense because he's shooting like kind of like arranged. But with her size, there's no retaliate. So if you have both of these sides down, every single turn, ping ping, there's 2 damage every single turn, like for the rest of the game. Like that's so freaking good. Yeah, it's free to use, right? Like you don't have to pay additional cost every single time you use it, like spend a resource or anything. So just 2 free damage every single turn. That's so good. Holy cow! You don't take damage for Electra or anything. You just do a damage to any enemy. Yeah, these are wow. She's looking really, really good and really fun too. Running is one of the most fun things. I have no complaints. Yeah. She looks like a fun hero to be running up because of those constant villainous procs. Something to note on inspection. It seems like our events have 2 copies. Okay, yeah. Let's do a card count here. I feel like we're done with like all of the cards. Oh, wait, no, she still has some more cards here. Okay, what is this? What is this? Okay, let me read the article. Sorry, guys. Electra can also take advantage of any info icons the villain puts into play. She can even supply her own dance of double. Yeah, okay. The Hema card and history with the hand. Just take care not to make things too dangerous for your allies. So this is another Electra card. Prerequisite is hero form. So you gotta be in hero form to play, is what I'm guessing. You get +1 hand size. What? Oh, 4 spots after you change form this card's card. Okay. +1 hand size in hero form. History with the hand. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, I like this card a lot. And it's like a good thing for like caught off guard. +1 hand size for 0 cost. Is there 2 copies of this? If there's 2 copies, you can double amplify up and get +2 hand size in hero form only. But like that's pretty nice. But then obviously you don't get to flip down and like do her little her ninja training thing. So okay, let's do some card counting, guys. Let's card count. Okay, so for the ninja deck, we've only seen 3 cards. There's only 1 copy of this. There's potentially 2 of this and potentially 2 of this. Yeah, we don't really know yet until we see cards. For her actual cards, we're gonna do card count here. So let's do Daredevil is gonna be 1 out of 15. Let me. I should type this up. Let's type this up. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Electra. Actually, I don't think I can do it here. I tried before last stream. I think it doesn't work. So I have to do a Google Doc. Let's do a Google Doc here, and I'll paste it in the chat when I'm done. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so ELEKTRA card count. Okay, so we have 1 out of 15 is going to be Daredevil. Okay, we know he's here. Let's see. That's 8 out of 15. It's just size. That's 12 out of 15. 4 out of 15. Okay, let's put Killer Blow in then. 4 out of 15, Killer Blow. I think if she has 2 copies of each one, I think that's pretty solid. Move Unseen is going to be 6 out of 15. So it is looking like she might have 2 copies of each one of her cards. Move Unseen. Okay, let's see. And then the size pretty late. Size Strike, 8 out of 15. It's kind of interesting that that we have the attack event, Killer Blow first, and then we have a Thor event, Move Unseen, and then we have attack event again with the Size Strike. Okay, that's 8. And then, where's the Acrobat Prowess? Oh, that's a 2 out of 15. Okay. Okay, that's the one that's first. So, 2 out of 15. Acrobatic. I'm hoping she has 2 copies of that one, because that one is my favorite one right now. Acrobatic Prowess. Okay, so 2 out of 15. That's probably 3 out of 15. Okay, so we're going up to there. And then History of the Hand is 14 out of 15. And her size are 12 out of 15. So what are we missing? So we're missing, we know the size also 13 out of 15. ELEKTRA size. So I think we're missing 9. No. It's probably a size Strike, right? 9 out of 15. So I think we're missing card 10 and 11. And potentially 15 if there's not 2 copies of History of the Hand. So we're missing, at max, I think 3 cards. And then we could just be missing 2 cards. So I think we've seen most of her cards actually. So let me paste this down in the chat for you guys. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to assume that we're going to be getting 2 copies of all these events. She has a lot of events actually in her. She's kind of like Daredevil, but Daredevil has a lot more Thor events, and she has more attack events, which I think makes sense for them. Let's see, 15, 9 out of 15. Okay, and then 10 out of 15 is unknown. It could be a 3rd copy of the Size Strike, but I don't know. Oh, isn't there a way for me to do that? Let me see. Isn't there a way to find that out? Okay, let me just... Let's look at... Okay, so we're looking at Size Strike and ELEKTRA Psy. Okay, so this is... Okay, this number here is... What is that? What is that? Is that 12? Is that 12? Oh, Size Strike is 9. So we have 10 and 11. So there's 2 cards in between Size Strike and ELEKTRA Psy. So if Size Strike is 8 out of 15 here and 9 out of 15, then 10 out of 15 and 11 out of 15 should be 2 different cards. So I don't think there's going to be... Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a 3rd Size Strike. So I think there's 2 Size Strikes, and then we're missing 10 out of 15 is a separate card, 11, 15, and 15 out of 15. Okay, so we're missing 3 cards with ELEKTRA. Okay, all right, guys, I can paste this here. Okay, so anyone that's curious. Oh, man, I can't even paste. It's too long. Okay, we can do half, and I'll do the other half. Let's see. Let me change the formatting, because this looks pretty bad. Okay, we can do half here, and then we'll do the other half. All right. Okay, so copy, paste. Okay, the format's so bad. Sorry, guys. I'll like post up a comment on this video, like a pinned comment after the live stream. So that's the first half, and here's the second half. Yeah. So we basically know all our cards except for 3. Yeah. Okay, let me catch up here with chat a little bit. Curtis Iron Strike says, "Are the backs of Ninja card decks the same as encounter cards?" Yeah, yeah, I would assume so. I don't know for sure, but until we like see the cards, but I'm pretty sure that will be the same. So it shuffles back like perfectly into the encounter deck. That's what I'm assuming, because those cards never go into the player cards or the player deck or anything. So there should be no reason why they're blue. I think they should have the orange back. Kyle says, any defense events? No, we haven't seen any defense events yet. They could be those missing cards, the 10 out of 15 and 11 out of 15. I wouldn't assume so, though, because there's two cards. We know that there's two different cards. 10 out of 15 and 11 out of 15 are two separate cards. So it would just be one defense event. And I don't think Electra's defending that much anyways, right? I don't know. I mean, she's acrobatic, so maybe. Daily Thwip says, does it mean we'll see Iron Fist soon? Yeah, I think so. I would assume Iron Fist in 2 weeks is what I would assume. Yeah. You can read the print number on the article in the brackets. Oh man, thank you, Ninetales. Yeah, I'm slowly getting better at counting cards. Yeah, that's a 9. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so with 9 here, and then the side being 12, we know that there's gonna be a 10 and 11 card. Yeah. History of the hand, you can't get away from amplify hands unless you run away. Peak theme, yeah, yeah. It's way worse than multiplayer. Oh, amplify is, yeah, amplify definitely scales poorly in multiplayer. Hurt player, yeah, 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 yeah. She'll be like kind of like, ah, please don't play Electra, like you're gonna hurt me. Yeah. She feels like a modern design of Gamora. Yeah, I can see it. Like very low to the ground, a lot of events. After lock and load with never a dead turn with using a side. Dude, if we get lock and load reprint, that would be so good. I love lock and load. That's a really good card. Okay, okay. I think I'm pretty caught up here. Kyle says, how is she a defender with no defense events? Yeah. I mean, does everyone I think Daredevil has no defender events either, or defense events either. I think it's just, they're just all defenders traded. Okay, all right. Let's do a poll here, guys, and then we're gonna hop on. Oh my goodness, we have a Shang-Chi. All right, let's. Dang, he's expensive as heck. Okay, let's do a poll. What are y'all's thoughts on Electra right here, guys? Electra hype. Very hype. So we do very hype. That's like very hype's like equal to or like a little bit less than Daredevil. Like one of your most hype heroes is Wave, right? And we'll have like moderate hype. And I'd rather see Iron Fist. All right. What do you got? I'll say this. I don't think I was super hyped for Electra before the article. But right now, I'm a lot more hyped. Like she looks very, very cool, very fun. I'm liking the hooks that we got with her too. And I really want to do like I've never been like I've seen like good sidekick builds, but I don't think I've ever been this interested in wanting to do a sidekick deck with a hero than with this Daredevil ally right here. Cause I feel, oh man, that's gonna be crazy. Like so many readies, yeah. She follows the dodge that the best defense is a good offense. Yeah, yeah. I am both very hyped, but I would also rather see Iron Fist because I'm a protection player at heart. Dude, we can only bet what kind of amazing protection cards will come in Iron Fist's hero pack. Because like Tony loves protection the most. He's been giving us like all the best protection cards. Like I don't know, you guys watched like my unboxing for Jessica Jones. She has like game-changing protection cards in her backup pack cards, even though she is a justice like precon deck. I think she's the one that has mitigated threat, right? That's crazy. And then like Luke Cage too. They have like lay low as like a new player sizing that's really good, giving you like a free flip. It's just crazy, crazy. Like I think these aren't even protection hero packs, and their protection cards are like almost as like if not as exciting as their actual aspect like precon decks. So yeah, I think Iron Fist precon is going to be insane with a lot of like crazy protection cards. So yeah, you guys are voting 71% very, very high. Wow, okay. And 24% moderate hype, and then only 5% rare see Iron Fist. Okay, wow, okay. So that's like 95% of votes here are are pretty excited for Electra. That's good to see. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. Were you guys as excited for her before we saw her cards, or were you guys like just getting really interested in her right now? Like, similar to me. Um, yeah, because I'll say this. I feel like I don't know during the Daredevil Netflix series. I don't think Elektra was my favorite character in that. And I just never understood like the black hand thing. So I wasn't a big fan. Sorry, the black sky thing, because like I don't, like she's like black sky, but like it's not really explained. So like I think I wasn't the biggest fan of her character. So I wasn't the most hyped on her. But I think seeing her cards here, yeah, I don't know. I feel like let me think. Honestly, it could go anyway because I feel like her board impact by being able to thwart 4 or attack 5, like, on turn 1, that could be way more fun than, like, even Jessica Jones, like, throwing for 3, right? Like, mechanic-wise, she could be I don't know, she's up there for sure, she's up there. I think yeah, I and then, like, her economy looks so good. She is one of the few, um, with the Electra Psy. Like, I feel like her tempo builds are gonna be insane because she's pinging 2 damage every single turn, and she's reducing the cost of your events every single turn. And her events, like, they're good, yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like I don't know, she has very cool mechanics for sure. She triggers my gambling instinct of flipping cards. Yeah, yeah, I can see that for sure. It's definitely gonna be a gamble every single turn. It's kinda like playing the Gambit ally. If you guys like playing that ally, Electra's similar to that, which is gonna be really fun. Definitely more hype seeing how the Villainous works for yeah, yeah, I'm excited to see, like, how Villainous will play with Elektra because that's gonna be super interesting. Yeah, okay, alright, let's move on here. I'm gonna leave the poll running and see what you guys end up voting for, but let's go on to the aggression cards here. Okay, I think it's been a while since we've seen an aggression pack. Yeah, it's been a minute since, when's the last aggression pack we've seen? No, Hercules, I guess? No, Hercules is leadership. Wonder Woman was Justice. So since Tigra, so I think that's like last year. Yeah, it's Tigra's our last aggression pack. So it's been a minute. Um, Game of Ally is so fun. I shoved him as often as I yeah, 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 same. I actually run the Game of Ally more than Professor X personally. Winter Soldier, yeah, yeah, he's even further back. Yeah. All right, Shang-Chi. So forecast ally, 2 Thor, 2 attack, 3 hit points, hero for hire, martial artist. Okay, we're getting the martial artist. And this is like Shang-Chi with the 10 rings, right? I heard that the 10 rings concept wasn't in the comics. I'm not sure. I never read like Shang-Chi comics or anything like that, so I'm not sure about that. But I heard that it's not in the comics. So that's like just for the movies. But are they incorporating the comics now too? Oh, it literally says here. He enters play with 10 ring counters. What the heck? No way. Action, remove a ring counter from here to deal a damage to enemy. Okay, limit twice per round. He's still insanely good. He's still insanely good. If this were not limited twice per round, that would be freaking insane. Because then you play him for 4 costs and you do 10 damage, like on that turn, and then he can swing for 2. That's 12. Like, that's so good tempo. It's better than any event, right? You don't have any event that's 4 costs doing 12 damage, right? So, yeah, but it's limited twice per round. So on the turn you play him as a 4 cost ally, he can do 2 damage and then swing for 2. So that's still very good. It's still very I mean, with his activations, he has 3 hit points, so he can activate, 3 times. So you just want to use every single turn. Like you just throw him up. Like at the villain, there's no minutes to play. Knocking off toughs, not taking retaliate. That's so fun. He comes in with 10 ring counters. This is an awesome ally. It's such a fun ally. Yeah, it's a lot of damage, dude. Holy cow. Let's see. 10 rings is an Iron Man comic. Okay, on the Mandarin. The 10 rings in the comics are really 10 rings, but with different magic abilities. Right, right. Yeah, I've seen that with the Mandarin with Iron Man, right? But it looks like aren't does the Fantasy Flight Games take stuff from the comics? So like this is a new thing with Shang-Chi where he has like the MCU version of that, like of the 10 rings now. The ring is actual ring, but not those circle chakram things. Yeah. That's what I heard too about like the Iron Man comics. But it looks like these are the chakram ones, right? Is this not from the comics, or is this like original art, or is this from the comics as well? She's gonna burn through and encounter faster than Scarlet Witch. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I think it depends. You mean for Electra? I think Electra, if you're activating a lot and running her a lot, she'll burn through the counter deck. But I think if you don't do that, I think she's not going to go that fast, right? It depends on her basic activations. So if you're playing more events and doing stuff like that instead of the readying, then I think she'll burn through less. 4 cost for 16 damage is pretty nice. Yeah, no, you don't want to use this chump. Yeah, I'm loving that. Like they do that effect, right? Like an ally that you can still use it for chump, but then he's not really activating, and you're just spending those rings every single turn. Like he's gonna have to stick around for a few turns though to get rid of those rings, right? Because he activates one round, activates the next round. He has 1 hit point left. That's only 4 rings gone, so you still have 6 rings. So you still got 3 more turns with him to try like throw those rings, um, and hopefully he can stay on the table for all that time. I'm JFD. Didn't realize Shang-Chi looks that good in comics. Yeah, I this is like the coolest I've ever seen him look. So, is this in the comics, guys? Like, what is this from? Because this is like the coolest Shang-Chi that I've ever seen. Breaks toughs, bypass retaliate, helps you perfectly defeat minions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing with the I say that for the toughs and bypass retaliate, it's really good. I don't think that he helps you perfectly defeat minions. Like he does it himself, but I think what is the I think you have to do it on your identity. Part like self-training says after you thwart and exactly defeat a side scheme, then you can do this effect. So Shang-Chi's no, you're right. I'm tripping now. I'm tripping now. Yeah, he helps you perfectly defeat them. Because he'll ping the damage down for you to hit perfectly. Got it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, you're totally right on that. You're totally right on that. You know what's interesting about that too? About perfect defeating minions for Electra? I think that her basic activations are tough to perfectly defeat them, right? Because you don't know what the boost card is going to be with her villainous. Her events are great because you know what the events are hitting for, but you don't know what her activations are going to be. I guess there's a range where you can pick, right? Because you can pick to cancel the star and get an icon, or keep the boost effect and maybe do less damage. So I guess that could a little bit. I guess Daredevil also helps you set it up, but I feel it's not going to be the easiest thing to perfect defeat minions with Electra, though. You know. But yeah, that's interesting. It always says it on right. The artist name is original. Okay, is this original artwork? No, it's not then, right? Because no artist name. Yeah. Okay. So this is from the comics. That's crazy. Yeah. If anyone knows where this is from, please let me know down in the comments. She also adds cards to the encounter deck, so she doesn't burn as much as you would expect. Yeah. 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 She doesn't burn whenever she's boosting herself. Yeah. If you review her ninja cards as an encounter card, then they just she actually I feel like it's actually quite even, right? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it surges if it's reviewed, but you add that card in anyways. And then if you're getting it as a boost, it actually slows down the encounter if you're adding in that boost. Yeah. Shang-Chi looking like a firebender. He does. Yeah. Yeah, he does look like Zuko here. If you deal with the size, you can perfectly defeat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It does. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Shang-Chi combined with size, are gonna be really good. Shang-Chi and Zuko didn't get burned by his dad. Yeah. Daredevil's nemesis set has stolen Sai. So you put that. Oh yeah, that bull's. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The stolen Sai. I always get tripped up whenever I read it because it's like you can. I think you can spend resource to discard it or attach it to Electra. That's so fun. That's so fun. Yeah, Electra Daredevil duo is gonna be so fun. Getting the Sai for Electra because then she'll get that. It's +2 attack, right? How do I? Where can we find? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Boom. So you attach to it like an enemy. And as a hero action, spend 2 physicals to attach the card to Electra or discard. Oh, it's only +1 attack. It's only +1 attack. But imagine getting this for Electra for the whole game. Then she'll have a base 2 attack with that. And then we will know how much she can actually swing for and activate for with her villainous. So the 2 base attacks can go insane. Yeah, that'd be so fun. So the Mac, so cool. Yeah, I love the interaction with the encounter deck and Nemesis set. It's separate hero like Electra. Okay, what's up? Combo move here. 1 cost event, hero action, deal 2 damage amongst enemies in play. 3, then it has a martial arts trait. Okay, so just 1 for 3. That's good. And it's amongst enemies in play. So you can separate and just perfectly defeat enemies. Okay, so just facilitate that. Okay, I'm liking these cards right here, these two aggression cards, because I think that aggression is due for a new archetype, and I think a perfectly defeating enemies is a great archetype for aggression. Yeah, yeah. So hopefully we can see something more like that. I don't think there's too much to say about that card here. Speaking of dangerous, Electra's pre-built aggression deck is full of cards that can spell doom for villain and their minions. Okay, nice. Summon to Electra itself, Black Cat. Guys, we have an aggression Black Cat ally. Holy cow! Look at the art on this card too. Okay, we got Black Cat of Felicia Hardy. 3 cost ally, 1 Thor, 1 attack, 3 hit points. Here for hire, martial artist, villainous. So very similar to that Kingpin minion slash ally. The exact same thing actually, because that one has 6 hit points, but you take double console damage. This one you take 1 console damage with 3 hit points. So same type of activation curve and villainous. Wow. Personally, darling, I take larceny over virtue every time. This is so cool. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's such a cool pack. You got Black Cat and Shang-Chi, and they have, like, cool effects. That's really, really cool. And you can set up Black Cat. You can set her up, just like how you set up Elektra with Daredevil. Oops, how do I get up to Daredevil? Yeah, yeah, Daredevil, Falcon, setting up Black Cat, and, in Elektra. Yeah, that's so cool. And piercing. Oh, okay. I know it's piercing too. Isn't card that also benefits more from the size? Might be the best store aggression has, and is not even an event. Who's the best store? You mean Shang-Chi? Wait, am I tripping? Wait, what is this? So we're talking about combo move. Do 2 damage amongst enemies in play. 3. Black Cat. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, Black Cat, cool card. Shang-Chi and combo move is probably the least interesting of these, but I'm sure it can combo with these other aggression cards. So I'm hoping for an aggression upgrade similar to this Daredevil one, this stealth training, like an aggression version of stealth training would be cool. Yeah, like aggressive training. No, no, I don't know what it'd be called. Okay, let's see here. So we have summon to Electra herself, Black has her own villainous keyword. She can't cancel boost abilities like Electra can. Fellow martial artist Shang-Chi can constantly dish out 1 to 4 damage per round. Yeah, picking off weakened enemies, soften up for Electra to finish the job with a chain reaction. Okay, is this the card? 2 cost event. Hero action attack, do 2 damage to enemy. If the enemy is defeated, do 2 damage to second enemy. If that enemy is defeated, do 3 damage to a third enemy. Oh wow. Okay. I set him up, you knock him down. So this is a low floor, very high ceiling card. Because you can do 8 damage, or sorry, so you can do 7 damage for 2 costs for an aggression event, which is very good. But at worst, you only do 2 damage. So you do 2 damage is not that good. If you can do 2 damage twice, I think that's not bad. I feel like that's fine. Yeah, you do 2 damage twice. So you do 4 damage for 2, that's fair. But what I'm thinking about is if you buff this card up with stuff like attack training. Let me pull that up. If you can buff this up with attack training. Is that the right name of the card? No, that's not the right name. Oh man, what's warrior skill? Warrior skill. I'm tripping. Guys. Warrior skill is the one I'm looking for. Warrior skill. Sorry, the keyboard being over here is throwing me off. Yeah, so we combine this with warrior skill. When your hero attacks remove warrior counter, the attack deals 1 additional damage. So for these like multi instance like attack events, I think you do 3, 3, and 4 with warrior skill. So yeah, it's cool to see another card like this. And even if you do 3 and 3, I think that's already very good. So I'm gonna pop this off. And you have aggressive energy too. Species home technique, yeah, and home technique, of course. Hell yeah, more Black Cat, yeah. About to see a 6 chain reaction from Gambit and Miss Marvel. It's 1 by 1, but better. Yeah, 1 by 1 is only 1 cost though, right? So it's a little bit cheaper. It's amazing art. Yeah, yeah. Give it the pressure too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of stuff. All the recent minion slaying heroes will love this. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. You can kill a lot of minions with this too. It's good for Tigra. Whenever she sets up like 3 minions, she can just kill them all in 1 shot too. Turn action home technique. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be powerful with home technique too. It'll do what? +2 to everything. So it'll do 4, 4, and then 5. 4, 4, 5. Yeah, that will kill three enemies for sure for you. And 4, 4, and 5, that's what? That's 13 damage for 2 costs. Yeah, that's insane. Okay, that's a very interesting card. Combo move here. Okay, this one's not as interesting, but being able to spread damage is nice. It's similar to Spider Woman's story event, right? What's it called? Inconspicuous. Yeah, just being able to remove threat amongst schemes. It's just doing damage amongst enemies, but just a lot less damage. Because I mean, I get it's identified card at the Inconspicuous, but being able to do 1 for 3 threat is just so much better because threats inconspicuous. Ah, I spelled it wrong. It didn't pop up. All right, I can't find it, but yeah, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. The Justice card that Spider Woman has. Ms. Marvel big hands. Yeah, chain reaction. Ms. Marvel seems thematic. I like that. I have a reason to revisit her. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think a lot of heroes will want these aggression cards. Killer blow from okay. Electric can exactly defeat an enemy. Okay, here we go. Flow of battle might be the card that I'm looking for. Exactly defeat an enemy. Defeat with the type that deals no extra damage, allowing her to take advantage of flow of battle for a big boost in momentum. Is this more damage? Oh, it's only 1 cost. Wow. You have to have martial arts though to play. Okay, so not a lot of heroes can use this. Max Bomber player. Hero response after you attack an exact defeat enemy. Whoa! Oh, you discard it. You draw 3 cards. Wow, 3 cards is crazy. The only way out is through. Wow. Okay. Try and think about how good or bad this is. I mean, it's 2 effective resources, but you draw 3 cards a later turn, which I do like that. So you're getting a +1, and it's like in a turn that you want it, right? So you can stack on. So like you ideally play this down when you have like kind of a broken hand with like a leftover resource. You play it down. Then a future turn, you have your regular enhanced to 5. You pop a enemy, you can draw 3 more, go up to 8 for like a huge burst turn. That's a really cool card. Yeah. Usually, I'm not a big fan of these like cards as a maximum player and you discard it, but I think that this is a like worth it effect for sure. Champion Mel says, "Sad not discount." Yeah, I like that. I thought that the developers literally said that for martial artists, like anyone can do it, but it will be a discount for martial artists. So I would like to see maybe this is like a 2 cost card for anyone, and then martial arts discount 1. You know what I mean? That would be something that I would like more because like now Thor can't use this, right? Like, I mean, I know Thor's not a martial artist, so like, to exact defeat enemy may not work the best with him. But like Thor will love this, Winter Soldier will love this, Tiger will love this, Valkyrie, like a lot of minion slayers will love this card, but now they can't use this. And I think this is one of the more interesting cards that we've seen in the pack right here. So yeah, a little bit disappointed that it's not for anyone to use, but I love it for lecture for sure. Yeah. Flow better. Can we get another upgrade or something? I want another like aggression staple. On the topic of momentum, Electra can slow down a villain with a well-paced nerve strike, allowing you to go hunting shadows. What is this? Oh, we have another attack event. Let me catch her chat though. Chain reaction is better than 1 by 1. Size on discount. Yeah, I don't know about Black Cat, but I really hope next wave is champions and Web Wars again. Yeah, I want a Web Warrior wave. I really want Fantastic Four though. They shouldn't do the next big review after Daredevil. I'm excited for. We said they should not do their next big review after Daredevil. Oh, you're saying they shouldn't do something like big. They should not do a big wave. I want F4 though. I want the Fantastic Four right now, and Doctor Doom. That would be really cool. And Galactus and everything. Shpee says bank card draw seems good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Having that, like, it's kind of like an Avenge Me, but I mean, just Avenge Me is just so much more universal and easier to play. Yeah, I just wish it wasn't martial artist locked. Nigel says just play stick and black belt. Oh yeah, stick's really good. Give him a black belt, yeah, to make him martial artist. Yeah, that's so many hoops. You got to draw the right cards and everything. But yeah, I mean, Thor could get trained to be a martial artist with the black belt. So Nerve Strike is my favorite aspect card in the set. Guys, what is a cool hero? What can let me know in the chat. What is a hero that you would love to turn to a martial artist? Like mechanically and thematically, who would be fun to turn to a martial artist and play like martial arts cards with stick and black belt? Because I don't know. Maybe Bucky? I don't know. Nerve Strike is my favorite aspect card in the set. Okay. Okay, let's see what Nerve Strike does. I need to check this here. I think I'm caught up. 3 cost event. Attack skill. Discount 1 for martial arts. Okay, so 2 costs here for martial artists. That's pretty good. Your action attack. Deal 2 damage to enemy, stun or confuse the enemy. Okay. 2 cost. Okay. So this is better than those super old cards. What are those cards called? Concussive blow. It's like a far better concussive blow. I do feel like we're getting power creep. I feel like this is the one of the biggest power creeps that I've seen actually. Um Concussive blow is like an OG staple card Marvel Champions. And we have this card in protection as well, the stun version. What is that one called? I don't remember that one. Yeah. But yeah, there's a protection one too that stuns instead of confuse. But you can confuse the enemy if you pair this using a physical, do 3 damage to the enemy. So it's like 3 cost to confuse. And if you get the kicker, you do 3 damage. Protection is the same thing, but you get the stun. So now, is this power creeping? If it's 3 cost and aggression, stun or confuse the enemy, and 2 damage. But then for martial arts, it's 2 costs. So you know what? It's not power creep. I think it's well designed in like what's in the game, right? You get the benefit if you are a martial artist. There's not a lot of heroes that are martial artists. So, you know, for 2 costs, it's good. Yeah, it's good. For 3 costs, it's kind of close. I mean, you get the option of stun or confuse, but a little bit less damage. And you have to be able to attack that enemy, right? So there's a guard minion, then you can't do it. You have to get rid of the guard minions, attack the villain, and then you can stun or confuse them. So yeah, I mean, I feel like this is a fair card. Tackle and protection. Yeah, yeah. Thank you guys. Yeah, tackle. That's the one that I was trying to remember. Yeah, so tackle, same thing as concussive blow. Is the one with the Miss Marvel on it, right? Yeah. So 3 cost event. Hero action, stun an enemy. If you pair this to the physical, you get the kicker. 3 more damage. Yeah. So I feel like this is like I think this is definitely the best version of those cards. Um, yeah, I think this is the best version of those cards. Um, and it's more versatile too. And then for martial artists, it gets even better. So, you know, it's arguable because obviously some people might like the 3 damage more than 2 damage. But I think the 1 damage is well worth the versatility of choosing to stun or confuse. Combine this with like a drop kick deck, like a deck that's already running 3 drop kicks. You have this as well. It's great stats lock. Like I love to run Miles with drop kicks because he has a bunch of statuses. So you put that, and he has the web shooters to hit kickers. So Miles Morales with nerve strikes and drop kicks is gonna be a lot of fun. Miles Morales and giving him the black belt and stick to be a martial artist, that might be a fun build. I think Miles will be really fun in that. Yeah, yeah. You mean drop kick and aggression? No, no. No, no. I don't think so. Thor wishes he could use that. Yeah, I mean he can go through hoops to gain the martial arts trait. Yeah, yeah. Tackle is in protection. Yeah. Thanks, guys. It's better since you're only trading 1 damage for ability starting confused. Yeah, yeah. I agree that like not needing a kicker and then 1 damage for starting confused is well worth it. Yeah. The confused heroes who like to flip like Electro and Daredevil and aggression. They wanted more confused and aggression. Yeah. Is this free under Echo? What do you mean? Like if she tucks this under her? Yeah, yeah. Electro Heroes seem interesting, unique. Aspect cards so far, the cards are okay. The other packs are better cards. Uh, yeah, yeah. There's nothing. I don't think. I was excited for a new archetype in aggression. I wanted, yeah, I wanted a new archetype. I don't think that any of these cards really bring forth a new archetype. There's some cool martial artist stuff, but I like this card is good. This card's good, but if it stays in play like the stealth training, I think that would be much more interesting because then you can really build into it. But this is just like a discard type of thing, and it's only for martial artists too. So it's like yeah, there's not that much to. I mean, we haven't seen all the cards though, so hopefully there's more aggression cards. I really want aggression to have something new here, allowing you to go hunting shadows. Okay, this is the last card that we're seeing, I think. Oh, it's not even aggression. Zero cost event, tactic. Okay, here action search the top 8 cards of encounter deck for a card, set it aside, shuffle the encounter deck, and put the set aside card on top of it. Oh, that's actually good. That's actually a good card. This card is awesome. I love this for basic. Because you combo this with the Wiccan ally in Injustice. Combo this with obviously Electra. Combo this in aggression with anyone that's playing Black Cat. Yeah, this is a fun card. Um, Yeah, you can combo with Wanda, with Scarlet Witch. That's a lot of things that you can do this combo with. That's a really cool card. I think it's balanced, like zero cost event. It's not overly powered, but you just can put a really big boost on top, or just help set yourself up for the villain boost to be zero. Oh, I like that a lot. For the villain boost to be zero. Search the top 8 cards for a card, set it aside. So you play this, you flip down, you guarantee the villain schemes for with the boost of zero. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so if you know there's no more advanced in the counter deck, you play this, you know you're flipping down safely. Yeah, if you have the villain stunned or confused, you pick your encounter card too for 1 cost, which is worth it. There's so many things. Yeah, I think this card has so many cool versatility options. Yeah, this is a great card, guys. Hunting Shadows is awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow, great card. Too bad it's not aggression, but like, yeah, this is a really cool card. Like a lot of combos with heroes, other aspect cards, basic cards, a lot of stuff. Yeah. Okay, every time you flip, you put a ninja card. So I would think she likes to flip. How's the vibe with Electra? Electra is awesome, dude. Yeah, yeah. Well, welcome to the chat, Beowulf. Electra is looking great. I think that seeing her cards gets me a lot more hype for her. I think that she has an extremely interesting mechanic. Even more than what I thought she'd be with the villainous. Like the way they're setting that up is really cool. With like how much it benefits the players and being able to have that ninja deck that you shuffle in cards into an encounter deck. I feel the upkeep's not going to be bad because it's just a separate like encounter deck and you just shuffle in the cards and then when it comes up, it just comes up. So I don't have to worry about too much upkeep, which is really cool. Um, Aggression doesn't have many ways to stun, so it makes sense to give them it. Hunting Shadow, making sure Goblin Glider makes it boost, not encounter. Yeah, yeah. Or a boost for yourself too, which is really, really good. Her ninja cards are way better than +1 stats. Zero cost for safe flip in basic is very good. Yeah, it's not always gonna be safe flip because if the encounter card, so if you get Hunting Shadows and you determine the boost card, the encounter card is still unknown. So if you get an encounter card like in advance, then they could still scheme, and then they could get boosted 3, then it's still like bad, and then you may still lose. But for like half of a safe flip, it's still good, yeah. Bill says general vibes after stress testing Daredevil with Venom Goblin. Oh man, okay, so uh I didn't find him as strong as I would think he is, and I still have to test more decks with him. But so far, I'm leaning towards that I'm wrong. I don't think he's the strongest here in the game. I don't even know if he's S tier. I think he's for sure A tier for sure. I may still have him S tier. I need to try Ronin, and I want to try some other builds too. I think, yeah. I was thinking that Justice would be the way to go. I was thinking that I would probably want to go Justice with him for like the most manipulation with like focus of senses because Manifold can grab that, right? And then just like chance encounter stuff, which I do think is really powerful with him. But that Venom Goblin game, I mean, it wasn't like a cakewalk, you know. And there are heroes. I think a lot of S tier heroes just cakewalk Venom Goblin, right? I think Spider-Man and Peter Parker cakewalks a Venom Goblin. So yeah, maybe I don't know. I do feel like that game Venom Goblin gave me a lot of pressure. So if I play him again, maybe with different aspects, maybe it'll go easier. I'm not sure, but definitely want to try some more out. But yeah, it's looking like I'm probably gonna be making a video time